Humanity trashed the Earth and left for Mars, and... Grandpa said I should visit him one last time before moving to Mars for good, and then he just went silent. What if something happened to him and the gang? I need to get there and see if they are all right. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to have you guys here with me. The 1.0 just dropped. Before I forget, the beginning sequence is completely new to 1.0. I did try reloading it 3 times to play it through, and every time that first scene cut out. So I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with that. But here we go. We got Cornelius. Greetings, my lady. Wait a minute. You're a talking chicken. Human speech isn't the hardest thing a chicken can learn. Please don't act so surprised. Apologies. So what's your name? I am Cornelius the Brave, hero of these lands and protector of the innocent. But you're a chicken. Your observational skills serve you well, my lady. Indeed, I am a chicken. And once again, I implore you to stop acting so surprised. It's not that uncommon, you know. I'm sorry, it's just quite extraordinary. What is extraordinary is that you're still surprised. I allow myself to guess that you still haven't read the appropriate chapter of Farming for Dummies. The what? I would love to equip you with a copy, but I lost it. It must be somewhere around here, though. Please find it, and we can't let such a literary masterpiece go to waste, can we? Wait a minute, I'm not a dummy. There appears to be a farming book written by a talking chicken named Cornelius. He said it contained all the knowledge that needed to start my farm, insisting that I read it. I will look around for it. The farm needs cleaning anyway. So this is one of the games I played in the beginning of my channel when I first started, and they were non-commentary because I didn't think anybody wanted to listen to my voice. So here we are. You're getting my voice. I still don't know if people want to hear my voice or not, but I have been through many of the updated versions of this game. I've been with them since the very beginning when it was just their concept demo, all the way till now, and I'm really greatly enjoying it. For those that have been with me since the beginning of the journey, though, you know I've had a lot of struggles. They've had to wipe saves every so often here and there, and I've been with the bugs. The bugs have been recorded, but here we are. They've changed this, our farm. It's much bigger now. It used to not be this big. I did stream this on my Twitch just last week, but I was suffering from a lot of bugs, and I broke in Lonely Hills, which, funny enough, Lonely Hills has always been problematic for me. I always seem to break in Lonely Hills. I've had to restart twice because the quest kept breaking, but according to their patch notes, that has since been fixed. So I really hope so, or I'm going to be a little miffed. New seeds, which is quite exciting. Ooh, a garden fan. New decorations as well. That's exciting. They're fleshing that out. And the thing is even though it's released at 1.0, they're not done. They have plans for fishing as well, which I thought was really quite interesting. And also the underground expansion. Which before, I don't know if the underground is still here or not. Does the map show? They gave us a global map. I'm going to guess, yeah, from the looks of it, we don't have a true underground system like it used to be. It was one of my favorite parts, and I was a little sad last week when I saw that they got rid of it. The message that they left about it was they thought it wasn't really a wanted thing, and then all of us people who've been here since the beginning were like, no, we liked the underground. We thought it was quite clever. So they are going to bring it back, but they're revamping it. I really liked about it because I thought it was unique, and it had puzzles to it, which, while the puzzles were simple, were still fun to do. It was like, you know, find the button, or hit the buttons in the correct order, or kill the bosses to get something, you know, like it just was clever and cute. And the idea that it was pretty much like a mix of subway and underground parking structures. If I can grab the water from the... Yep, I can. We got scraps of fabric, that's new. So hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much for the support. I know that my channel is still small, but I'm even happy when I get one view, because it just means I get to share with someone other than myself. Hey, I think we got the farming for dummies, but we'll finish clearing this out before we go talk to Cornelius. One thing they changed that is definitely different. Ooh, that's different too. One thing that's been different is now our vacuum on our pack and the strength of it, that's been different. We get to upgrade those. Interesting. All right. There we go. Let's go talk to Cornelius real quick. I found this book in the trash. Is it yours? Congratulations, this is the book. At least the part of that was important. Now I'm happy to say you're ready for your quest. My quest? A lot of things to attend to, being a hero of these lands and protector of the innocent, you see. And since your grandfather isn't here to take care of things, as he always did, that duty falls on you. You know my grandfather. Do you know where he is? I'm trying to find him. And what happened to this place? Yes, I know him, and I would love to tell you everything, but unfortunately, I can't. Not until I can put aside my worry that my brothers and sisters are properly cared for when I'm gone on my journey. Oh, okay, so what do you need me to do then? As you've read in the finest piece of literature you found, you need to create a proper environment for my kin. You need to build a chicken coop, befriend a couple of my mates by handing them some delicious potatoes, and then build a kitchen so that they can be properly fed later on. Okay. I actually plan on putting the chicken coop over here in this section, so let's clear this out real quick. One thing I've also noticed is the monsters are the robots are just a tad bit harder. They shoot and hit faster, which I'm not mad about. I think it's been pretty necessary. They were pretty easy. Oop. Okay. Whoopsies. I guess we'll try to be more careful. Alright. Ooh, a button. Sorry if you're hearing my dog Bella in the back. Those from my Twitch stream. You guys seen her before, but she's got things to say. I will try to edit out the worst of her barks. I sort of laugh, like, you're gonna find these different NPCs just buried under the trash. Like, they didn't even try to clean it up. And they're gonna say it's because they didn't have the pack that we're wearing, that we got specially for where we lived and on the Mars. Or on the space station, I think. Alright, let's talk to Rudy. Ellen, is that you? We haven't seen each other in ages. It's me, Rudy. Rudy, you've grown so much. I almost didn't recognize you. How are you doing? Very well, thank you, but mostly thanks to your grandpa. He helped me big time. Is there anything I can help you out with to return the favor? Have you seen my grandpa? Not really. No, he's been acting pretty weird, though. And then after that trash flood, he just disappeared without saying a word. Weird? What do you mean? We had a pact, you see. I used to borrow things from his farm. He never wanted them back, unlike everyone else. He only asked me to bring back some food, sit down, and chat once in a while. I learned a lot from him. He always had time for me, but recently, something's changed about him. He was working on something, mumbling to himself, and didn't even notice me when I came over. And that was the last I've seen of him. When I visited the next time, he was gone. Didn't say a word to me. So you're stealing his tools. Borrowing, Ellen. Stealing is wrong. People steal to become rich, and I never wanted to profit myself. All I ever wanted to do was to help people around me. Can I help you with something, Ellen? What's your job? A job, huh? I'm an inventor. I'd say you can consider me a local superhero. I take junk and then I turn it into useful things, things that can help the environment and the people around here, even though they tend to react badly to my inventions and refuse any help. I'll prove to them one day that me staying here is the best thing that happened to them and this neighborhood. Why would they refuse your help? Well, take your grandfather, for example. He has a brilliant mind and plenty of great ideas. Instead of digging in the ground and planting potatoes, he could have constructed many valuable devices. But he decided not to. Why? I have no idea. Most of the people around here seem allergic to useful technology. Your grandfather, even though he didn't want to construct things himself, at least decided to teach me some things. Okay, why does it keep dropping the dialogue? Why didn't you come to the station with the rest of us? I don't think I want to talk about that, you know? I didn't get an invitation. Things happen. I guess I just didn't deserve to go. But it all worked out in the end. Your grandfather took care of me, you know? He taught me a lot. And it turns out that life here can be pretty comfortable when you get used to it. I'm totally sure I can fit in here much better than in that posh and shiny new society that chose to cut me off from its past. Okay. Slightly annoyed that it keeps dropping me from the conversation. Why are you staying here next? Okay. Why are you staying here next to the strange gate? Oh, a new project of mine. It turns out that this whole world was pretty, well, connected back in the day. A trip from here, the village to the desert, could have taken a moment. Now, it might take days or weeks. I'm looking for various shortcuts that got lost or abandoned when people left Earth. After all, the easier it is to visit each other, the better, right? And I got a hunch you're going to go on quite a journey while looking for your grandfather. Be on the lookout for shortcuts, such as this one. You'll see for yourself that they tend to be very handy while traveling the world. To unlock new shortcuts, simply find entrances to the underground and the other zones. Once you do, they'll get connected to this one and you'll be able to use them anytime you want. Shop. Okay, he needs an egg. That needs milk. That needs honey. Pumpkins, tomatoes, apples, mayo, peaches. Ooh. Hey. Okay. Done. Okay, I need you to move, buddy. Thank you. Keep moving. More potato than I thought. Oh, it took away those things that I took from when I did the tutorial. I didn't show you guys the tutorial, but I did the tutorial because you can grab things from there for free, and I can't help but notice they took it back. I guess fair enough. Alright. I need to make, sweet. Alright, we're gonna put that there. And I guess I'll keep everything else. Alright. What is it that this needs? I don't remember. Okay. Oh. Okay, we got a recycler. We're gonna craft one more. Because there's never enough. Yeah, there's a secret up this way. Side up. One of... Oh, we are able to pick up the feathers. Sweet. Before we couldn't. Until you got the quest. So now they're letting you pick up the feathers, which I'm finding interesting. Which is good, because I just know later on when we actually meet the person who wants the feathers, I'm not going to remember where I found all the feathers. So it's nice that we can pick them up now and then hand them in when it's time. Clean grass. Clean glass, not grass. Nope. A bowler hat. They introduced pet items for, or hats and stuff for the pet, or for your, I guess, your livestock, which I find pretty cute. They changed the font of, well, the dialogue and also the descriptor dialogues, or items. I like it. A little easier on the eyes. They had like a fancier script, which was fine. I mean, it wasn't, I'm not knocking it, but it was harder on the eyes. I remember thinking that if anybody was dyslexic, they would probably hate it. We're getting a wide variety of seeds pretty early on. I'm finding that kind of interesting. So something must have changed with that. The signs on the wall. Final party start at 10 p.m. Free entry. Final sale on Earth. If you notice that I have the vacuum on while I'm also using the drill, that's habit. I probably won't break it for you guys. It'll be a thing. I just now do it without any thought. A banana hat. Alright, we're gonna have to get to this guy back here. Yeah, they definitely shoot more quickly and more often. They didn't used to. It's like they're a bit more of a challenge this time around, and I'm not mad about it. Get hit. Where are you? Go for this guy. Alright, let's go for this guy. One big change in the gameplay from the earlier version is you used to just pass out when it got dark, and now they let you play all night long. Your character just moves, I guess, slower at night. Not that I've particularly been able to tell. Hey, Cornelius. Gentlemen, greetings, Lady Ellen. I decided to stop here one last time. This farm truly has become a jewel of the entire village. I would like you to have this souvenir. You really did a great job. Now, would you like to hear some stories about this place, or do you have to go? It's always good to learn something new. You might wonder how there's still so much fertile soil on this area. The farm used to be a public garden, but then it was abandoned. Still, it has protected long enough to not get too polluted. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go. My quest awaits.
A note in the old tree house. My grandpa told me I should look for his old friend Mark. I still vaguely remember Mark from my childhood. He used to have a shop just below Grandpa's farm. Hi, Ellen. I don't know if you decided to accept my invitation, but if you did, and you're reading this, then I'm so glad you made it safely. I'm really sorry I'm not there to greet you myself. I must still be on my mission. I hope I'll be able to come home soon, but please promise me, though, that if I don't come back within 2 weeks, you'll hop on the next shuttle back to the station and leave for Mars immediately. No questions asked. I will explain everything the next time we meet, I promise. Should you need anything, find my old pal Mark. He's the local shopkeeper. He will surely be able to help you. But before you visit him, make some jars using the jar maker. They're the new currency here on Earth. You'll find the jar maker to the right of the hut. In the meantime, please take care of yourself and our farm. I left you clues how everything works scattered around the place. I sure hope that they packed you a Drillo will come in handy. See you soon, Grandpa. Impossible. It's you, isn't it? Max's little girl, Elda. Elliot? Elron? Was it? I'm definitely not Elron. It's me, Ellen. Good, meaning my memory's not as bad as I thought. You've grown. I remember when you were a little pup prancing around. You've been everywhere. Most often everywhere at the same time. I still have no idea how you managed to do that. What happened here, and have you seen my grandpa anywhere? Sorry, not that fast, Elsa. I'll tell you what I know, but before you set off to follow your grandfather's trail, we're in great need of your help. Since you've already grown into a strong and capable adult, and living on a farm should you be no mystery to you, you could really help us here in this time of need. And that backpack equipment of yours could be a huge use to us too. After all, it's the least you can do after what you've done here before. Help you with what, and what did I do? You've already aware that living on a farm is no holiday. Max surely showed you all the hard work that is required to keep a place like this in a proper shape. And since you're big enough not to hide behind his back, I can finally scold you for all of my tools you damaged and all of the chickens you scared off of the farm while testing all of your grandfather's crazy prototypes. And while we're at it, did you finally learn that you're not supposed to put makeup on poultry? You mean chickens? I don't remember doing that. I'm proven until innocent. Here, I kept this photo for all these years. So now, before I tell you anything about Max's whereabouts, you'll need to take care of his farm and do a couple of things here to prove that you can be serious enough to entrust with the information on delicate matters. Fair enough. What will that be, then? You need to prove to me that you can take good care of the chickens and that you have no hard feelings towards you. And how you intend to do that, well, that's on you to figure out. Why are you on your own here? Look at me. I'm an old man. There's no use for people like me in that brave new world you build up there on Mars. My children and their children decided to go to the station, and I haven't heard from them since. It's good you keep in touch with your grandpa. It's very nice of you. You and your worry about him. That's touching. But that's enough. Off you go. Do your things. Hey, Eldora, what can I do for this old man? quest all done. Now, please tell. Oh, you're magnificent. However, have you found the perfect outfit for your favorite chicken yet? Wait, what? An outfit for a chicken? Well, yes, chickens are fond of costumes as much as humans are. We are all quite similar to each other, although we choose to play different roles, don't you think? I have never thought about it this way. Nevertheless, there was nothing about outfits in that book. Some pages were missing. And why would chickens need those clothes? Oh, for a party, of course. A party? Of course, we love a good party. It brings us together as a family. I was once a great host myself. Did I mention that I'm a master at sewing as well? Give me 5 scraps of fabric and I'll make you a masterpiece, befitting my clan's heritage. You can find the necessary parts under nearby trash piles. I have all the scraps of fabric you needed. Amazing. Let it be known that Sir Cornelius is nearly as skilled with a needle as he is with a sword. Here you have it. Try it on some handsome chicken. Just not me. I'm too modest, and I have a hat already. Return to me once you place the hat on the head of your favorite chicken. If we were in a game, it would most likely be done with the R key. Sir Cornelius, we have one less hatless chicken now. Excellent. Now we can proceed to the last piece of the puzzle. I will make us a disco ball. I will need you to bring me 3 clean glass scrap as materials. I will take some craftiness, but a thing I will manage, and here's your disco ball. Now let us indulge ourselves in some disco. Place it near the chickens. All done. They're actually quite fun, and I think the chickens are much happier now. But the disco ball broke apart in the process, and I still have no idea what happened to the farm, and where is my grandpa. Splendid party indeed. Thank you so much for your help. If you want to throw more parties, you'll need to upgrade your coop, but that's a whole different story for later. And since I'm a chicken of my word, here's something that will lead you to your grandfather, a token of our gratitude. Show it to Mark, the shopkeeper, and he will have some of your answers. Now, if you excuse me, milady, I have to go on my journey. My duty calls. Perhaps we'll find each other along the way. Thanks for everything, Cornelius the Brave. I hope we will meet again. Eldora, what can this old man do for you today? Here is one of the chickens gave this to me. Will that be enough? May I learn some answers now? Interesting. Yes, this will do. I'll see you're not wasting time. I love to help you out, but when your grandfather left, I lost a very important client. My last client, actually. And I can't have that, not in this economy. I was actually packing up when you arrived. When everyone moved to Mars, I thought that I can't just abandon my shop, the work of my life. And what can an old shopkeeper do on Mars where everything is just delivered to your door? No chance to talk to customers, learn their needs, help them out with the right products, or just a good conversation. But now that everyone is gone, I started to regret my decision. What? There's no one else here? Most of my clients used to live in the village, but now that this whole place is ruined and polluted, well, everybody moved out. But you can help us out. You're young, and since you happen to have a glorious vac pal, you'll be able to bring the village back to its former glory in no time. Okay, what do I need to do? You may want to start with finding the house of Harold, a farmer. You definitely be able to use some of his knowledge, and me, well, I'll have a new client, and I won't have to move out. Is there anything else I can do for you? I prepared a convenient list for you. Solving those problems would be a tremendous help for us. Now off you go, girl. You can do it. Once you are done, I promise, I'll help you find your grandpa. Well, young traveler, I'm Harold. Do you by any chance need advice on pigs? I'm an expert when it comes to pigs. Their dietary habits, behavioral patterns, personalities, all of it. Pigs have personalities? Of course. What kind of question is that? Once I had a pig that would only eat from a red trough. She'd walk hungry all day if I didn't give her food in a red trough. The other one would bathe precisely at noon every day. Up for some more piggy business? Mark the shopkeeper from the other side of the village says hi. Oh, Mark, I love to visit him, but look around. I barely make enough to live here. I can't afford to spend any jars on his shop. I need to take care of things before I can even think about rebuilding and leaving this house. Is there anything I can do to help? Now that you mention it, you see, I'm very embarrassed. My friend has asked me to look after his dog when he's gone, but my house collapsed and the dog got scared and ran away. I got so much on my hands right now, I can't just leave. We need to prepare a special treat for the doggo to make him more comfortable. We need 5 cans of dog food. And you can find those cans laying around. I will make sure that those are good and prepare the food once you bring me all the ingredients. Up for some more piggy business? I have all the ingredients needed for a dog treat. Fantastic. Let's prepare some famous Harold cuisine. Here you go. Now before we feed it, there is one more thing. I will give you a kennel, build it on the farm so he can live on your property. You place it and it'll be suitable for him in these ruins. He's a very good dargo. He deserves some comfort. In a previous dialogue on the previous early access, a robot destroyed his home. He said a giant robot stepped on his house and destroyed it. So I wonder why that was changed.